Wow, Bob's gonna love at first sight.
You know when it's like super easy to talk to someone? It felt like that. I think it's Rob, yeah.
Probably shouldn't have kissed this girl.
Welcome back to the channel, Panda Pals. I am here doing a recap/reaction video of Hunt for Love. We are on Season 1, Episode 1. I have no idea what to expect. I'm not super thrilled that Rob is on the show and I gotta see his face again, but it looks kind of promising. Hopefully it's not boring. I don't really know how I feel about 90 Day Fiancé people being mixed with normal people, but we will see how it goes. So let's get the show on the road. The first person on the island is Chantel. Now, if you don't know her, she used to be married to a guy named Pedro. Their families absolutely hated each other, and they fought so much that TLC ended up giving them their own spin-off show. Anyway, they're divorced now. She went on to the single life to tongue down a Greek demigod, and that clearly did not go well because she is now here.
All guns blazing, I'm perfection, I'm amazing. Look at what my mama gave me, I'ma put it in.
She's 33? I am older than Chantel. That is good to know.
I live in Atlanta, and the dating pool, let's be honest, it has piss in it.
Gross. Also, if it has piss in it, maybe get out, take a shower, consider swimming in different pools?
The last few years have been my hoe phase. I've dated around.
Good.
I mean, I haven't been a hoe.
Girl, then you didn't have a hoe phase.
I started duty dating. Dating even if you don't feel like dating.
That sounds awful and like a colossal waste of time.
Oh my gosh, it's so nice.
Cute outfit though. I could not wear it. That top would be so empty if I wore it. Could fit like 3 children in there if I wore that top.
I don't want a fixer-upper. I want a turnkey. Have the whole package with the package.
Next on the island is Tiffany. If you don't know her, she married Ronald, who she met while she was partying it up in South Africa, and he, a stranger, was like, yo, girly, follow me into this dark and secluded park, and Tiffany was like, fuck yes, let's go right now.
I got married. It's also the biggest never mind. I don't want to say mistake. Everything happens for a reason. I learned a lot through that.
It could still be a mistake. You can learn lessons from mistakes.
You may kiss your bride.
My first thought was like, oh, what kind of flavor asshole was this one?
Doing the things that I need to do.
Do the hard things, Ron.
Like what? Change diaper. No, that's your job.
Oh, got my answer. Wow, girly, that was a mistake. That was a mistake. So yeah, looks like their marriage absolutely sucked, and he made weaponized incompetence his full-time job. They both got divorced, she lost a whole bunch of weight, and now she's trying to be a little less single AF.
I don't know if there's a word to describe like single, but like more.
Maybe your girl does need a little help.
I would not trust anybody that they hire on this show at all.
I'm walking into this retreat with no expectations. I want to find my man.
You know, go rock climbing, go hiking, find your man doing a hobby you like to do. Don't come on this show.
Chantel's stunning. Like, damn, save some voice for me.
Girly, you don't have to worry about that. You will be fine. Next up, we have got Rob the Knob. If you don't know him, he was married to a girl named Sophie, and their relationship was basically a giant trust fall where neither of them was there to catch the other person because they were both too busy posting on Instagram talking about how loyal they were.
I believe in the idea of soulmates. I've been looking for it my entire life. I don't want to waste any more time. I'm ready to go out and get it.
I like how he's like, yeah, I subscribe to the idea that the universe curated a person for me that was going to be perfect for me. I didn't have to do any work, but I'm tired of waiting because that person clearly doesn't exist and I'm finally ready to put in some effort to get her. That's how I am interpreting that because, again, I am biased. I do not like him.
Sophie and I are not officially divorced yet. I could see that becoming a bigger problem.
Yeah, damn, how long does it take to get divorced? Like, I know it's not something that happens on a weekend, but last resort was a long-ass time ago.
I have a present for you. I'll give it to you. Yes, that's for tonight.
Ooh, he's a wolf. He's an alpha wolf.
Johanna, she's definitely very hot. If the event coordinator is this pretty, there must be some like very beautiful women that they're gonna have here.
Next, we've got Usman, aka Soulja Boy. And no, he is not the one who told y'all to Superman that hoe back in the early aughts. He's the one who dates women in their 50s and then gets mad at them when they cannot give him any children.
You're going to allow me to have that second wife? I never had child.
I'm gonna go, because your ass pissing me off.
Okay, I don't know the history of their 90 Day Fiancé seasons. I'm so curious, so I've been thinking about doing a rewatch series. I don't know if that's something you guys would be interested in watching. Let me know down in the comments below. And yeah, because I'm very curious about their history.
I think it is high time I just go back home and look for somebody who is younger than me.
Or just your age? So they had a terrible breakup, and now he's just trying to find someone to love Usman for Usman, because apparently his music does bring all the girlies to the yard, but then they're like, oh, ew, it's just Usman, and then they leave.
I'm just coming here to find love. I have my advantage because I'm African. We like it's big.
Gotta love the confidence, man. I love it. I love it. I mean, if bro be slanging dong, that's a huge part of a lot of what these girls want. So that's a big +1 for you. Who else is here? Well, a whole bunch of other people, and we will meet them eventually. But for now, everybody puts on their masks and they head to the party where they cannot rely on their looks to carry a conversation, which I'm sure for some of them will not be a great thing.
I watched a movie where they had masquerade party and there was a sex happening there, you know, like, is it gonna be the same?
You really think that 90 Day Fiancé is gonna sponsor a masquerade orgy?
What's up? This guy. Hey, how's it going?
What did they give him? He's like an owl bear. What is that? Chantel sits next to Rob and she's like, meow, you are a sexy cat. And he's like, I'm a wolf. Duh.
Oh, look, a little cat came in.
It's a wolf.
It's a wolf, yeah.
Yeah.
Tim meets a normie and she's like, goo goo gaga, I am 24. And he's like, oh, whoa, the internet is not gonna like this. Please get away from me.
So you're 20 years older than me?
Yeah.
Hey, I'm kind of here for it.
That just made me feel super old.
If you don't know him, this is Tim. He somehow lands straight 10s despite never wanting to touch them and saying everything like he is bored, deeply offended, and confused all at the same time.
The only physical trait that I'm stuck on, that long, darker, straight hair.
That's it. Just straight dark hair.
Jennifer and I, that was probably the worst one. Oh, yeah,
Wait a minute, wasn't that hot chick from the before times from the beginning of this?
really excited to meet you.
Yeah! Oh shit! They dated? Fuck. That's gonna be awkward as hell. How? She looks like she's ready to suck him off right there. Like, holy crap. Does he have 2 dicks? Like, is he a snake? Like, what's going on here? What? Like, Tim sold his soul to somebody. He sold it to somebody. He had to have. How? So that relationship went down in flames, and Tim vowed never to get his heart broken again, but his biggest fear is dying alone, so reluctantly, he is here hoping to find someone who will be there to discover his dead body before the neighbor's cat does.
Tim, you got this. Go out there and pretend to like people.
Meet Courtney. I am also meeting Courtney for the first time, so why don't we read something that someone on Reddit posted about her? They wrote, this vapid doofus first goes to Spain to meet some rando and immediately gets dumped because her personality is like fingernails on a chalkboard. Then she flies her big dumb ass all the way to Malaysia without even making sure the dude she's supposed to stay with is even in the country while she's there. She's only got 2 distinguishing personality traits, neediness and baseless vanity.
I think most people, when they meet me, they think I'm dumb. I think it's to my advantage. If people ask you to do stuff, you're like, oh, I don't know how.
I think that is the first time I've heard of a woman utilizing weaponized incompetence.
None of the guys are really catching my attention, and I see this guy, I'm like, no way, I know who this is.
So Courtney apparently went to Istanbul and she met up with Usman, and after seeing his big African dick, His words, not mine. She was already starting to pick out their wedding invitations, and then Usman ghosted her the minute the vacation was over.
I started falling for him, but once we left, he just stopped talking to me. And now here he is. Wow.
Don't you dare call it fate. If he stopped talking to you, that means there was no interest to pursue, okay? Stop it. Then walks in this sexy lady in red, serving body so hard that the men would date her even if she had Quasimodo's face. I'm not a bisexual woman, but I could be.
Wow. Look at this beautiful lady.
She is so cute. Look at that fucking face. Look at that smile. Girl, can I take off your face and put it on top of my face? Meet Jennifer, hot, fiery Colombian model who wants a lion but keeps on getting these declawed house cats wearing designer jeans.
I'm looking for a man that can keep up with me and never tries to put me in a cage.
Next up, we have Colt. Someone on Reddit called him a fucking behemoth wannabe warlock. And yes, he absolutely looks like the type to get married to an anime body pillow. His resume boasts skills in cheating, gaslighting, and sending unsolicited dick pics.
Completely out of my element. Pretty girls, the cleavage. This is not usually how I spend a Friday night.
I have a feeling he spends his Friday night in front of his computer with some lotion and a box of tissue.
Right now, I'm definitely not in the best place in my life.
Well, then maybe don't be on this show. Holy crap.
Recently divorced, kind of in between jobs, in between homes.
You're in between homes, sir. Go back. Oh my gosh.
I'm gonna give this my all and have a good time.
What are you? Hi, my name is Cole. I'm kind of sometimes homeless most days and I don't have a job and I just got divorced. That is not a great elevator pitch.
I'm a solo traveler.
I've traveled most places by myself. Been to Vietnam, Japan, Brazil.
Okay. At first I was like, I'm sorry, sir. Are you only listing Asian countries you've been to because you're talking to an Asian lady?
You like bad ones.
A little bit. I also like to get told what to do.
Okay.
Tiffany's looking for a brown-eyed, dark-skinned, dark-haired man, but then she clocks this blue-eyed white guy with a face that kind of reminds me of like 1950s Disney Captain Hook. Then Courtney talks to Usman and she's being all cute like, you know, I think we've met somewhere before.
I think we've met before.
We met before? I'm not sure about that.
Yo, he knows who it is and he is not happy about it.
I went on vacation with him in Istanbul. After the trip, I wasn't sure how he felt about me. Could this be fate bringing us back together?
And I told you Girly was gonna say it was fate. Nah, dude. If you don't know how he felt about you, he did not feel any which way about you, okay? When somebody likes you, they let you know.
Of course, I see Courtney. Actually, I'm just playing. I'm just joking with her and pretending not to know her.
Yes, it's a joke.
But I don't think she get it.
Then you meet the dating coaches, Mitra and Nick, and I couldn't find much about Mitra other than she seems to be very green to this whole dating coach thing, but Nick has apparently been running a coaching business for the past 7 years that is focused on helping men become better partners by becoming more emotionally intelligent and available, which I honestly kind of feel like everybody at this resort could benefit from, so that's good.
The three of us have put together mixers, dates, and events.
It sounds like a lot of work. I was just planning on getting like white girl wasted the whole retreat.
They have the girls and boys line up opposite each other and then they take off their masks and everyone is super stoked at how hot everyone is. Everyone except him. He's like, yo, didn't I used to stick my dick inside of you?
You gotta be kidding me, man. Out of all the people, why is she here?
If you're curious about the normies, please do not hold your breath. We are not gonna get a formal introduction from any one of them. They're honestly kind of treated like background actors who just get sprinkled in if they basically learn how to play the reality TV game and stir up drama.
All the girls are smoking hot tonight, but at the same time, I'm starting to see this group of guys and girls who knew each other. it's about some TV show.
Oh man, have the normies never even seen the show? They have no idea what they're walking into? That's wild.
Last time we spoke, that was bad.
He's so upset that he got carte blanche.
We tried the date. He has a big mouth, so he say a lot of things about me.
Sad little Tim is like, okay, well, clearly you are still mad at me, so I'm gonna go. And he immediately sits down with Chantel and starts talking shit about Jennifer. And he's just like, oh my God, she's like the biggest gold digger you will ever meet.
Did you think Pedro was your soulmate then? You really did? Oh, that's heartbreaking.
He's like, oh, you dumb bitch. Usman must have been striking out with everybody at the party because he ends up grabbing Courtney and sitting her down so that he can explain why he pretended like he didn't know her. And he's trying to smooth talk her by saying things like she's unforgettable. But then he tells us, sure, Courtney is pretty, but I'm not here for her.
I can never pretend like I don't know you. I've never met you.
Yeah, I thought it was like a little rude.
I guess I don't really understand why he's trying to like mend fences. He's clearly not interested.
I'm like, okay, I guess I'll make Usman my number one.
You hung out with him for a week and then he immediately went to ignoring you. Why is he your number one?
So you're gonna make up for it.
What else do you want me to do so you can accept my apology?
They already sound like they're in a 90-day fiancé relationship. Tiff hangs out with Pornstash, and they have a cute little conversation about how they love each other's eyes, and then Rob and Elise are cuddled up on a chair, and they really show everybody what it means to lead with your pussy first.
I was in complete and utter disbelief. He's kind of toxic, manipulative, swaggy.
I'm sorry, she's attracted to the fact that he looks like he's a toxic, manipulative asshole. I mean, he is, but like, oh, girly, I think I know why you're single.
The height is a little bit of an issue, but I think I can get over it. Rob on the roster is number one right now.
Oh my gosh, I just realized she is going for a man who she says is toxic, manipulative, and short.
Which is you. I'm going to have to give it a minute.
You're rejecting me. I don't like that. Should I get up and go find another guy?
So she's also toxic and manipulative. Oh, he found a perfect match. This will be interesting.
Damn, this girl is
thirsty. She's so thirsty.
I have a big butt for a white girl. Every single time someone sees me in a bikini, they're like, holy you have a huge ass.
I have a feeling it's not God-given.
Like, actually, you don't want to kiss me? You're not seeing my ass. That.
So Rob looks at this woman he has known for 2 minutes who is incredibly desperate and practically throwing her vajayjay into his face. And not once does he think, should I get to know her a little bit more just in case she's a little crazy? No, of course not. It's Rob. Sorry, I just don't like seeing tongues touch each other. Especially from people I don't like.
Ass.
Wow! I personally would not like to dive into a relationship ass first, if you know what I'm saying. So Jennifer was super interested in Rob because he is hot, but he just tongued down a woman he barely knows. So she's like, oh, he's a fuckboy. That's a little gross. So she pivots and gets to know this normie named Cole, who looks like a little baby.
Cole is looking super handsome without his mask. He looks Latin, which I think is super sexy.
He reminds me of the guy from Wizards of Waverly Place, the magician friend. Zeke, that was his name. If you are curious, if you did not know, Zeke is on OnlyFans.
Jennifer is elegant. She's got beautiful, sharp facial features. That's the one I'm all in on.
He just seems so like, yeah, she's great. She's great. She's hot. Yeah, into it.
You don't know me?
I don't know you.
Why, Chantal? You know me.
So Usman knows Chantal is lying through her teeth right now because he knows she has been talking mad smack about him. And Chantal and him get into the dumbest argument about how she doesn't know who he is, but she does know who he is, but she's never met him in person, but that doesn't mean she was lying. Like, it was just really stupid.
I told you that I don't know anybody until I meet them in person. I've never met you in my life.
No, we don't need to talk. No, I don't want to talk.
I know you don't want to talk.
Honestly, I don't.
This is the most awkward conversation. Chantal, girl, you are very bad at lying.
Why
You were defensive towards me. You were like, I should know who you are, but I don't know you.
You don't have to know who I am. It's okay. It's okay. You don't have to worry about that.
Dumbest conversation. Dumbest conversation of the night.
You are lying.
What's interesting is Usman has now been in 2 completely unnecessary arguments that he has started. Rob walks Elise back to her room and she's like, oh no, I'm just a little girl. I can't open this big bad door all by myself. Can a big strong man help me?
Can you open this? Like, I couldn't do it earlier.
There's just like something a little icky about the fact that she's like only covering her titties and then she like bared her whole ass on the first night and she's shoving her tongue down this man's throat. And it's a little icky to me. Like, this is not my vibe. Rob is like, what a successful first night. Elise made me feel desired and wanted, which I'm sure is a very difficult thing for him to feel as a super hot guy in LA. Anyway, a bunch of people end the night by going to Tiffany's room and having a good gab sash, and nothing really happened other than Tim talks more about Jennifer, and Usman is like, Chantal, you're so pretty, and Chantal is like, okay, ew, and that's really it. Oh my god! Who is that? Who is sleeping in a hotel room completely naked? Oh my god, that was really gross. It's a new day, and every single morning at this resort, the singles are going to get to choose one of 2 events. Today, the options are Flirting 101 and Speed Dating.
How is your flirting game? I think it's good.
Girl, her flirting game can be whatever it wants to be. She fucking looks like that.
I was with Tim.
Was he talking
Yeah, he said a lot.
He's just a big talker.
Yo, Usman's gotta be here just to get paid to talk shit. Everyone has said they don't know why he's here because nobody's above the age of 50.
He has me till here saying that I am a gold digger.
That's bull.
Let me tell you the tea. He paid to a guy to dance for me as he was watching.
Oh, so he likes to be cucked. I mean, that's fine.
There are guys who enjoy watching their girl get by other guys.
Really?
Yeah.
Usman is like, where do I find them?
How the hell does Tim, first of all, get a girl like this? Second of all, how does he not be all in that the whole time? I would not be able to keep my hands off that girl.
Then all the boys and girls load up into vans so that they can go to their chosen event for the day.
It is very humid here. You know, I come from Vegas, so I'm used to the heat.
God, is that sweat?
But the humidity is a whole other beast. I mean, look at me. I'm sweating my balls off.
Oh my god! Goldie, take the shirt off. Take it off. I would rather you just go shirtless, buddy.
Did y'all find any girl last night that you were interested in?
Okay, those all have to be normies. It's so weird that they decided to do this because we've seen very little of the non-90 Day Fiancé people. If they aren't even aware of who these people are, they don't watch the show. I just think it's not gonna match. The girls gab about Elise sucking Rob's face off, and she just gushes about how Rob is so her type, probably great in bed, texted her all night, blah, 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 blah.
You know when it's like super easy to talk to someone? It felt like that. And that's what I'm looking for, a best friend.
Rob, on the other hand, gets into the boy van and the guys start gabbing about Elise, and Rob 1000% gets the ick.
Well, at least you know that girl likes anal. She said that. That's one of the first things she told me.
Ugh, sorry. I think that's a little gross. Don't be that open.
It seems really early to be talking about where you've had anal with a bunch of strangers. I probably shouldn't have kissed this girl.
So they get to speed dating, and the twist is that it is in hot tubs. Tim is not happy about that because A, Jen is here, and B, all of these dudes are ripped.
Edwin looks like African-American Schwarzenegger. Rocky looks like beach yoga model. Rob is a good-looking dude.
I like how he's like, this guy's buff as shit. This guy's buff as shit. And Rob has a nice face.
What are the core values I like to look out for?
It's extremely important to me.
It always looks like Chantel is reading cue cards that are really far away.
This cherry is huge.
He's like, you want to know what else is huge?
Rob really caught me by surprise.
Oh, yeah.
Like, he's not typically a guy I would go for.
It sounds like he's exactly the kind of guy you go for. What are you talking about?
I totally see you with a guy like him.
Really?
Yeah.
So funny. No. I have this, like, crazy personality. Behind closed doors, I'm super insecure.
We know. You did not have to tell us. We can see it in the way you behave.
What's your longest relationship?
I've been proposed to 5 times. I've been engaged 3 times.
That did not answer the question, but it also did not make it look good for you.
I don't think Elise looks like an insecure person. She was making out with Rob on the first night. If you want to be a slut and enjoy it.
I mean, yes, I am all for being a hoe. It's just, if you're coming to a place to be like, hey, I am trying to like find a partner, maybe don't rub your butthole in everybody's mouth on the first night, you know? That's all I'm saying.
You are like such a fit body.
Damn, Edwin is very good looking. Whew, damn, that's nice. That's nice.
Things with Edwin go south quickly because he's kind of a brick wall.
Oh my God. He's so fine. I'll break you down, buddy. I got a sledgehammer. Chantel is visibly uncomfortable, and you'd think it's because she's just super awkward at dating and making small talk, but no. She tells us that her mind is a big ol' mess because right before she came to this resort, she had her first Leslie experience, and it has got her questioning a lot of things.
I was hanging out with my friend Ashley. She explains that she has feelings for me, and Ashley kisses me.
Interesting. Okay, all right, doors opening for her.
It felt like my first kiss ever.
I hesitate because it's Chantel, so I try to take everything she says with like a little grain of salt because it's Chantel. You never know if it's just so that she can stay relevant or whatever. But I mean, hey, if she is confused about her sexuality and discovering things, then great for her. I wish her all the best on this journey.
Does this mean that I'm a lesbian? Just like that? I don't know.
Okay, so that was season 1, episode 1 of Hunt for Love. I'm going to be honest, I did not have high hopes for this show, but it's really good so far. I think it's weird to mix 90-day personalities with normies. So far, Edwin is hot. I think Edwin is fine as hell. I don't remember his name, but Porn Stash Boy. He's definitely my type, and that's all my emotions right now. Anyway, if you are not subscribed to the channel yet, go ahead, click that subscribe button, give this video a big thumbs up, and let me know down in the comments below what you thought of this first episode. I cannot wait to see you for episode 2, and as always, thanks for not letting me ride this train wreck alone. Bye!